So we're going to solve one step multiplication / division equations today. All right. Crazy morning. Okay. If I have 3x is equal to 36, we'll start off nice and easy. Oh, which reminds me, the way I teach you how to do these is the way I want you to solve them. Some of you got a 0 last week on your assignments because you did not solve them the way I'm going to show you right now. And I emailed you and I sent you a message. You ignored me. So I will ignore your grade. You guys have to do it this way. All right. So what does it mean when it's like this together? What's happening here? Is it 3 plus x? Is it 3 minus x? Is it 3 times x? Is it 3 divided by x? What is going on? What's the math right here? What's that?
3 times x?
Yes, it's 3 times x. Thank you. So there's like an invisible dot right there that you don't see. That's never there. It's pushed together, right? It's 3 times x. Thank you very much. So what's the opposite of multiplication? Division. So what you're going to do, you're going to put your bars to separate the left and the right. Then you put a division bar, but we don't use this division bar. What we do is we put a bar. Because this, like a fraction bar, you guys know that this fraction bar means division, right? So you're going to put a 3 underneath and a 3 underneath. Why the 3? Your goal is to get x by itself. Well, that 3's in the way. Because what's 3 divided by 3? 1, and that's our goal. Or 1. So 1, you are left with 1x, which in reality is just x by itself. So you're left with 1x, but we don't usually write the 1, we just write x. So x equals, what's 36 divided by 3? 12. So x is equal to 12. That's it. Again, I don't give you the hardest problem of the day on the very first one, right? This is just to show you how I want you to show your work. Miss Melly, do I have to write it that way? Yes, you do. What if I give you m over 4 is equal to 11? So here, what math is happening right there? M plus 4, m minus 4, m times 4, m divided by 4.
M divided by 4.
Yeah, divide. So I remember your goal is to get m by itself, so I have to move the 4. So how do I move the 4? I have to do the opposite. So what do I have?
Times.
Yeah. So here's how you show times. Whatever you do to one side, you have to do to the other side. So here this means multiplication. What this does, it eliminates it. Actually, you end up with 1m. But we don't write 1m, we just write m. What you do to one side, you have to do to the other side. If I only see you doing it to one side, I won't give you credit for it. So we're left with m. And then 11 times 4?
44.
44. You're done. So these are 2 examples, simple examples. Like this is like level 1, real simple. There's no like tricks about this one. Okay, this is just showing you how to solve it. Draw your bars like that. Okay, are we okay with level 1? Yes. Okay. Now let's see. Negative 7w is equal to 28. Okay, level 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. So what are you doing? What's this math right here? Multiplication. So what are you going to do? How am I going to move that negative 7?
I see canvas.
Oh, darn it. Sorry. See? This is what happens when you have a smaller computer. Miss Melly can't do things secretly. You see everything. Okay. So negative 7w equals 28. So we're going to draw our bars. Our goal is to get W by itself. How do I move the -7?
-7 divided by W.
So you're going to divide by W? So what's the number? So right here, this together means multiplication, right? There's an invisible dot that we don't see. So I want to get W all by itself. All by itself. So what's in the way? Oh, that -7. So what do I do with it? How do I move it? Now you have all the options in the world. You can add 7, subtract 7. Well, I'm sorry. You can add -7. You can subtract -7. You can multiply by -7. You can divide by -7. But only one of them will give you what you need, a W by itself. So you have to do the opposite of this operation. If it's multiplication, the opposite is to divide by -7, divide by -7. Whatever this number is, you bring it with you. What you're left with is this gets eliminated. You're left with the +1. And all you have is a W, which is exactly what I want. I want a W. Is equal to, now you do the math. What is 28 divided by -7?
-4.
-4. So your answer is -4. B divided by -8 is equal to -13. So hopefully you know that this bar means division. So we're going to put our bars. Now, if you do this, I'm going to mark it wrong. Because if you write it like this, what are you doing? What is this really? This can mean so many different things. What do I have to do to the -8?
Multiply.
Multiply it. And if you write it like this, it means to multiply. Okay? So this gets eliminated. We're just left with B equals. And then over here, we got to do the math. What's -13 times -8? -13 times -8. This is where, oops. This is where you guys can go.
104.
Oh my god, I can't write today. This is where you can go on the side and multiply 13 times 8. Do it in your head. Yep, 24, carry the 2. Oops. I can't write. Oh my god. Oh, I apologize. And it's negative? No, it's not. It's positive. Because this is a negative times a negative, and a negative times a negative is equal to a positive. So B is equal to 104. And this is where I have to take out a bunch of white out and delete all of my scribbles. But I can't find the white out, so we're just gonna leave it like that. Sorry if that was like totally messy. Sorry. Let's do another one. Nice and pretty. All right, let's do that one. Get a head start. So I multiply both sides by -9, both sides by -9. Gosh, I feel like I did that wrong. 9 times 5 is 45, carry the 4. 9 times 1 is 9, plus 4 is 13. Okay, I did that right. So 15 times 9 is 135. I write it down. Then I go, okay, this was a negative, times a negative. So a negative times a negative is equal to a positive. So I get positive 135. Remember that on Thursday, we went over the rules for multiplying and dividing. Same sign equals a positive, different sign equals a negative. We did that because I knew this was coming your way. All right, any questions? Let's see. Okay, I'm going to put you guys in breakout rooms for good 30 minutes. You only have a couple problems to do. We should be done in 30 minutes, and we'll come back, answer any questions. If you have any questions, you can raise your hand and I'll go to your group immediately. Okay.